Sarah Onyango.
Oh my God, Adrienne
When
Coddett.
did you first fall in love with Black on Black?
Listen, okay, you know what? Remember when I auditioned for the show? Like I had to audition with you guys. You
Really?
guys, yes. You were all sitting on one side of the table. This was the Elgin Street Diner.
Okay.
Lunch there, and then you guys auditioned me for real. Like, you know?
Well, I remember. I just remember that you came and you said, I listen to the show every week,
Yeah.
and I noticed that you all don't have any real voice from the continental African diaspora represented. So I would like to be the person who does that. And we're like, whoa, okay. So join the team. And I guess that explains kind of what got you into the crew, and that you've been on campus as well as a student.
That's right.
Each other up and down back in the 90s.
Class of 83, 87. Class of 87. That's right.
And for me, I was a student at U of O in 1992. And as I've shared before, opportunity through hosting a U of O Caribbean Students Association event. That got me the gig. That got me the come MC the Black Designer Showcase.
Yes, I remember.
That got me a audition to come to be on Black. And I never remember what year that was, but I think it was 93. And it for a very long time, I didn't actually even have any real tangible way to know that people listened. Like I didn't just get on air and what's on the other side of that was never something I really understood fully.
Yeah.
Until one year, some of my favorite memories back when we were in the radio station up on the bridge.
Yeah.
Nice and hot in there during the summer.
Yeah.
And it was Fête Caribe time, and it used to be my favorite thing to do, which was to host the show from 11 to noon, then take a taxi to the start of the parade and get on a truck. And I had a friend from Toronto visiting, and she came to the station with me, and she came on air and she was talking mess about how, Ottawa's little carnival, it's not like Toronto.
Oh no.
Yeah, talking real mess. So we take a taxi to the front end where everybody's massing in front of Lansdowne Park back when we used to go down Bank Street. And I got on the truck, and this older Jamaican man from the community taps my foot. He says, "Where is that girl who was talking mess?" And I said, "No, right there." And I was like, wow, people really actually listen.
Yeah.
So, the magic of that as we've gone through the years has been tremendous.
Yeah, like for me, I came to Black on Black having done radio in France, would you believe it? As part of my master's degree program, we had to produce segments for learners of French kind of thing. So I got to do that at a community radio station in Besançon in France. So I already had a little bit of experience. What I was not ready for was the tap on the shoulder. Are you the lady from Black on Black? Because all of us have our distinctive voices. Every single one of us. You, me, Denise, Jackie. Everybody loves Jackie's voice. Oh my God. Patricia, everybody. So everybody has a distinctive voice, and just that somebody will tap you on the shoulder in the bus, at the bus stop, at the store, because we all go to the different Black businesses, and say, "You're one of those ladies from Black on Black. I recognize you. You guys do a really good job. I enjoy listening to you with my kids and grandkids every Saturday at 11 a.m. That's another thing I really like, that it's intergenerational, this show. And the station is intergenerational. How many kids have we seen born and grown up there?
Absolutely.
Okay?
Come through.
So many.
so many opportunities to feature young people that then
Yes.
continue and join the community in being continually connected and active, getting involved. And many times those opportunities came because somebody heard them on air and wanted to extend this thing to them. I think that's one of the most powerful things. No particular individual set of memories, but one of the most powerful things that has been an opportunity is to be at the center of almost everything that gets created in this city, and to be able to dive into my city and be able to enjoy it for everything it creates. You remember how upset it used to get us when somebody would say, "Oh, there's nothing ever going on."
Oh no.
And we'd walk to our mailbox when we used to have mailboxes, and people would drop flyers.
Packed with flyers.
Pile of flyers.
Yes.
Of things that people create in this community, and people are telling you about, "Oh, there's never anything to do." You and I and Sarah and Denise and Patricia and Jackie and all of the hosts, we're like, "Yo, we're busy. We can go to something every single day."
Every day.
We get to see what it is that people put on as opportunities in our city for every day of a week.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the highlights that come in special days, like, month or, whatever other cultural.
The Green
event.
Bottle Affair at the end of the year. Christmas.
Day.
Fundraisers. Yeah. And the station itself, like the physical station, the staff and everything. Like for me, that's my other family, quite literally, because every Saturday, I'd start at 8 a.m. Originally, I started with just Black on Black, and then the show before Black on Black said, "Yo, wait, what? No, you're hosting with them and you're not hosting with us? And we're from the same country and you're not hosting with us?" I was like, "Oh, okay." So I found myself hosting 2 shows. Then the host before that said, "Wait, hold up. I know you speak French. What's this? It's all about the English? No, you're going to do a French show with us as well." So from 8 a.m, and I literally would not leave until like 4, 5 sometimes, because all the rest of the family comes in, the show after us, the show after that, and the show after that. And then, of course, some of my greatest memories have to do with people we interviewed at the station who never in 1,000 years I would ever picture myself interviewing, let alone being that close to them in a small studio. Those people include the Mighty Sparrow. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah,
that was Calypso King, y'all. My dad still doesn't believe me, and I still have to show him the photo of the Mighty Sparrow. Another amazing meeting was Jocelyne Berroir of Kassav, who just decided before her concert at the Civic Center, let me just stop by the station. Next thing I knew, there was this interview that I was conducting with Jocelyne Berroir. Luciano, what? Luciano? Listen, I mean, Julie Black, we interviewed. I
remember the first time we brought Colin Channer.
Yes, Colin Channer.
Colin Channer and Joanne John.
Yes.
To this day, he will ask us, he said, "What about the lady in the leopard print shirt?" Because he's like, "You got to have some proper confidence to be wearing leopard print before 11 in the morning." So, I mean, we've had some characters in the station.
Memorable. So many, and it wasn't just like celebrity musicians or writers, but a lot of activists. Like when you interviewed Latasha Brown, and you surprised me on the air with a Black Voters Matter t-shirt, and I just lost my mind. Literally lost my mind. I was just screaming like a little kid for the rest of the day. I couldn't believe it.
I'm grateful for the radio station and Black on Black and how it helped in 2013 when I was the host for the International Black Summit.
Yes.
And since we'd been going and attending the summit since 2002, when the summit was coming to Toronto, and Jackie had gone in 2001 to Memphis, And we began to air the declaration of the International Black Summit. We began to use our space and in the airways to bring International Black Summit facilitators on air and have summit shares. And we've been doing that for years because Black on Black gave us a vehicle to drive home this important message of transformation for Black communities. Exactly. And then when we were picked, because of so many times that these facilitators had come to Ottawa and interacted with our communities, had come to the radio station, Olubade Brown with Bloom, Oren Saunders from Locks and Chops. They'd been here so many times, they loved Ottawa. So nobody from Ottawa was even in the meeting when they went and aligned on Ottawa being the location for 2013.